At 6, some are calling it a victory. News Channel 15 investigates what the defunding of Planned Parenthood really means in Indiana. Good evening, I'm Mark Mellinger.
And I'm Heather Herron. About 300 people in Northeast Indiana won't be able to get a routine checkup at Planned Parenthood anymore.
They are caught in the middle of a new law that takes away state and federal funding from clinics that perform abortions. Fort Wayne's clinic does not provide them, but those Medicaid patients will lose their care.
Pro-lifers are calling the law a victory, but just how big of a victory is it really? We sent News Channel 15's Aisha Husney to find out.
And Aisha, what people need to know is, of course, this does not wipe out abortions altogether.
No, Mark, absolutely not. This new law is just going after clinics that use state and federal funding. But if a woman still wants an abortion, she can drop by any of the other abortion clinics in Indiana that don't need your tax money.
This is not going to eliminate abortion. We're just not going to pay for them with our tax dollars.
For pro-life people like Kathy Humbarger, defunding Planned Parenthood is a sweet victory.
For the babies and their mothers who are the victims of an abortion procedure here in the state of Indiana, it's a huge victory.
A new state law cuts off about $3 million of your tax money from any health clinic that provides abortions. Indiana already has laws prohibiting the use of tax dollars on abortions, but this goes a step further, taking funds away from clinics like Planned Parenthood that by law can't spend taxpayer money for the procedure, but do use it to operate the clinics where they're performed.
Planned Parenthood could decide today not to provide abortions, and their funding would continue for the other health care services that they're citing that are so necessary.
In the meantime, women can still get abortions at clinics that don't depend on your tax dollars, like this one on Inwood Drive in Fort Wayne. Protesters lined the street outside, a reminder for pro-lifers that the new law is just one victory in a long battle ahead.
We are very intent upon preparing the next generation to make the case for life, and we're winning this fight one heart and one mind at a time.
The battle also continues for Planned Parenthood. It's still waiting for a federal judge to decide whether the new law is constitutional. We could see a decision by July 1st. Aisha Husney, News Channel.